Another issue in marketing is dealing with vulnerable groups. And what is a vulnerable group? Did I define that? Yes. So the assumption is in business that we have a transaction between equals. Remember we talked about voluntary participation and something of value in each party. But what happens when it's not a transaction of equals? And a competent customer, somebody that is an equal, has the ability to shop, knows the difference between quality and price, knows what their rights are. They understand the product, so they know what good features are and bad features are, and they have the ability to buy. If somebody lacks one or more of these characteristics, they're a vulnerable group. For example, trying to make a telephone call from prison. You do not have any alternatives as to the phone service that you're going to use, and it's not uncommon to have all kinds of fees added on to the phone service as a profit-making mechanism, and there's nothing you can do about it. Either that or not use the phone. So, you are not supposed to exploit vulnerable people even for noble purposes. So even if it's in your best interest to take your medication, if you are not competent to understand what's going on with a commercial, don't advertise to take your medication. Because even though I'm doing right, it's wrong. It's an unfair way of getting that across. The way that you compensate for a vulnerable audience is that you compensate for their audience. Is if they don't know their rights, you tell them their rights. If they don't know what the alternatives are, you tell them what the alternatives are. If they don't know what the product expectations are, you tell them what the product expectations are, to level the playing field so that they can make an appropriate decision or an informed decision.